Okay. So, just so that you guys are aware, okay? I'm not doing these videos because I want to show you how much I can lift. I'm not doing these videos because anything more than me going through years of being a pilot and living my life on the road in hotels and in gyms all over the country, and just having to figure all this out on my own. It's like took me years to figure all this stuff out, and I went through a lot of heartache, man. I had injuries, I had like things that happened to me that really discouraging things. I've hit these plateaus, and I've had to just study and use my body as a vessel, to go ahead and figure out how I was going to get past all these barriers that kept coming up for me. How do I get the energy to work out late nights? How do I get the energy to get up in the morning and work out? How do I continue to do my job at a high level? How do I fit in studying and do all this stuff? And it's like, how do I make all this happen? But I had to do so much siphoning through so much information to get what I was really looking for. And it's like, I could really help you guys out just to get to where you need to go. I feel like by just listening to some of these tips that I got, and stuff that I've already put to work and seen it work for me and for my body. So, that's why I'm going to do this. Okay. I just want you guys to kind of be aware of where my mindset is when I'm coming through teaching you guys, whatever it is that I have to offer, and I just wanted you guys to kind of be aware of what that was. It's kind of like a contract, I'd always tell my students, I started as a flight instructor, right, when I first started this whole deal. And basically, I would make a contract with my students. I tell every, male or female student that I had, no matter who it was, any person that came to me to train, it's like, hey, I will give you 150% of my effort as an instructor, okay? I'll show up on time. I'll give you every bit of knowledge that I got, and I will give you everything that I got. You can call me at any time of day, at night, I don't care. If you have questions or whatever you need, you can call me, okay? But, what I expect from you is to put forth that effort as well, Give me 100% of what you got, okay? You give me that, and I'll take you all the way to where you need to go. I'll be willing to step in and put in the extra effort to help you out, with whatever that you need. And I feel like with whatever we're doing with each other, it's the same thing, right? It's like, I've developed this system. I've been able to change my body. It's just like, why not help you guys out and help you guys do it too? I've been able to do it in some of the hardest, of circumstances, in my opinion, flying and traveling and, being at the whim of all kinds of temptations and stuff. And yet, here we are having this conversation, right? Talking about working out and doing this. So I think I can help you guys out. Just, not to cut any corners because this stuff's hard, but, we got to both put in the effort. If I'm going to put in the effort here and do this stuff for you guys, I'm doing this because, I want to do it, and this is a passion of mine. But if you're listening to this and you're doing this, give yourself that 150% effort, Have a conversation with yourself. Hold yourself accountable to what you're doing, right? If you're watching these videos and you're really watching it, trying to get this information, you care about being healthier, about changing, whatever it is that you're doing to get to a better place, all right? So that's you that you had that conversation with. That's you holding yourself accountable to something, to this, whatever this is. But you give yourself a goal and you do this, if, there's no better reward than telling yourself that you're going to do something and then following through on your own word into yourself. Like, you can tell somebody you're going to be there, and then you can be there, But are you there for yourself? Have you ever told yourself that you were going to do something and then didn't do it? How did you feel? Because I know how I feel when I tell myself that I wanted to do said thing. I want to do this thing. And I tell myself, hey, I'm going to do this. And then you don't do it. Then what? Eats at you. It creeps at you. Rips a hole inside your being, inside your soul, So it's like, how are you really going to give anybody your soul and your being fully to the 100% that you can do it if you don't do it for yourself? Something I think about. Something I practice, So, okay, on that note, we're gonna fucking do these triceps. Fuck yeah.